I remember a time when I was new to LTspice and I struggled to understand how to actually import things and new components and so on. So I decided now to share in one go how to do it in 3 different ways. So the first one will be, actually this will not be so often, as this is like a collection of components, and this was shared on one user's homepage, and there actually is copied like part of his library from his computer, and there you are interested. Basically, you just had to copy this in your own LTspice library, because here are both files you need. There are this sub-circuit files, and then are like generated symbol files. And how you can find your own like location in your own computer, you open file location, for example, on LTspice icon, and this is the right place, but you need to go back actually to this will be below app data folder and local. You need to go to local, and actually in local folder search for LTspice, that's here, and library folder. And as you see, there are the same 3 folders, and you just copy those in like this, and you will be asked if you want to replace. You can skip those files, and yes, that's how it is done. This is the first way. So the second option is from model, like directive, and you can access those in various pages, but like most of them are shared on LTspice wiki page. There are for MOSFET. There are quite a lot of these model files, as you can see. And then what you want to do is actually copy a line for specific component, but you want, as example for this MOSFET, you want to know what kind of MOSFET that are, and you just paste in, and that data sheet, you want to check out the data sheet, and this is a P channel MOSFET. So you copy the model line, then go to LTspice, then you want a P channel MOSFET, PMOS, then you copy in, and you want to go to directive and copy this in, paste in directive, and that's here. And then you want to change this name. This is the lower name. You can go with right click or hold Control button and then right click on the component, and it will open like the whole component editor, and there you also can change it, and you had to write the component's name. That will be AO6407 and That's how it is done, and then you can use it and it will take those parameters. And the third way is from sub-circuit files. As an example, the first thing, for example, for this linear regulator, you search in Google and maybe you don't see the actual component on the first component model for LTspice, and if you can't find it, you had to know that your first thought should be to look in a manufacturer page, and for this is an analog, not analog devices, but on semi. And then there is technical documentation page, and you should look for models, simulation models, and there is Spice models, and there you get the models. Okay, there is it. I will drag here. And there inside are the actual files. So I will extract here. So where it is here. I suggest, I actually, sorry for that, but I don't know what's the actual right way, but I just copy them in, so I messed up a bit. Okay, there is my library. I copied them in library, for example, like here, and then you want to drag them in. I copy them in that place because to just don't delete them. I suppose the LTspice will look for them from the path you actually included that library. So you drag in and it will open that file. So again, I will show what was that kind of file. That is like .library, and you need to, the most important are those both files, library and slb file. And then there are, in this case, there are various like sub-models of this linear voltage regulator. There is adjustable model, and then also I will show you the next one. Okay, how you can see where it starts. It starts where it's that sub-circuit, and the model, this current model, ends where are ends, dot ends, and here it says that this model ends here, and there is a next model. And for this library, this is an adjustable version, and then lower there are other versions. This was, you had to look actually on datasheet and to try to understand what this actually means. This means a voltage, and by looking in that sheet there was 2.8 volts or something, if I remembered correctly, and that actually means that. And lower there also are like this number. This actually matched with 12 volts from the datasheet I looked into. We can actually try to check out the datasheet quickly. Data sheet, and please open it. So you'll see that the manufacturer is onsemi, and you want to find where are those versions of this regulator, and there you can start to see. Yes, there you can see there are the voltages, and you can see there was those 12 volts, and then there was that interesting with 2.8 or something, but I can't see. Oh, here it is, 2.85. So you had to be careful, like there can be three digits, but one means like 2.8 volts, another means 12 volts, so be careful about that. So on how to include it, actually you had to select the name, then the right click on it, and then create symbol. And the LTspice will ask you, do you want automatically create symbol and netlist against circuit? The LTspice will do it for you. So I say yes, and it gives like numbers here, but what I will explain what those mean. So these numbers mean these, but in this case there are numbers, but you can actually rename those and in different names. But what actually matters is this number. Like here, when you write, like, I don't know, you can call whatever you want, specific pins, but this number is very important, because this means that it is the first name in this line, like behind the actual subcircuit name. Then this is the first, then this is second, and this is third. Like we can check out if the second is third, and it is number 3. So you can rename those and then save, or you can actually change the this symbol. You can redraw it. You draw, oh okay, there is draw, and you want to draw a rectangle, and then you can like draw I don't know, something like this probably, and then you want to drag to specific places, like here, here, and here, and rename like some pin, and then, but you don't want to mess like these numbers up. If you change, like you want this physically on this, like on this symbol, maybe all of those pins be on one side on something. You can like change locations or whatever. but at the end make sure you don't mess up like what you actually mean with those names, and there you can see what those are. Like here there are actual like reference from those mentioned here, but node first is probably node first. It will be this one. So yes, that's how it is done.